Hey guys, welcome to another video of chipsID. I'm just going to catalog another part today just to get you to the feel of what I do, to catalog a golden sample. And the reason why golden sample is important in every video is that it helps you raise that extra layer of confidence because with AS5553, AS6181, AS6171, they also don't have they only recommend to have a golden sample, but it's not mandatory. So I want to show them that it is very easy to mandate golden sample. And so what you do is that once your designer has selected a COTS part, you can go ahead and reach out to chipsID. We can catalog the part for you. So for example, this here, we don't disclose any customer. We either contribute this to the database or one of our customer requested this part number. And at the end of the day, all you care is does my COTS part number is inside chipsID database. So for example, this one is the MPC 41010T from Microchips. So this is a digital potentiometer with SPI interface. And let me go ahead and see what it's supposed to mark with. And over here, you can see this is an example. It's supposed to mark MCP 41050. This is an example, but for us, it's actually 410101. So you see that with our golden sample, it's not really one for one, as you can see here, right? It has the ISN, but this one it's the I down here, whereas this one is the I up here, and the SN is on the second line, and following with the E3 for the lead-free, and also the microchip symbol. So again, this here is only a representation. It is always good to have a golden sample. So let's go ahead and catalog this top, bottom, and leads, and we're going to go ahead and do decapsulation afterwards. So what I do here is I get to show the chips, and I'm going to do depth composition. So I'm going to do bottom up, typical depth composition, do a quick one with HDR setting, and I'm going to do execute composition. What HDR is that it reduces reflection, as you can see here, go away, right? So it's actual finish of the lead that you see. So let's go ahead and see when it's off in focus, then I can stop the execution, the depth composition feature. So now it's done. So I'm go ahead and save this, and I'm going to name it as the top, okay? And we will do the same thing for the bottom. So I just want to show you how quick it is to do this. And then when you turn over for this part right here, it actually has bottom marking. And so when it's done, I can show you what the bottom marking looks like. So let's go ahead and do HDR again, bottom up. And so it's very simple. And now I just capture this part, entire feature, external feature, within less than 2 minutes, right? And then you set for the rest of this life, right? So here you go. You can see this part right here is Thailand and the additional marking. So let's go ahead and click save, bottom, and then I'm going to, the very last one will be the lead. And I just want to emphasize again, the reason why I'm not wearing ESD or anything like that, because after this process, we're going to decapsulate this part. And decapsulation meaning that I'm going to strip off all the molding compound and get down to a die level. Every chip has an internal die, and to see what the die marking is. So I go ahead and do 40x. And as you can see here, how often do we look at this under high resolution? Probably not too often unless you buy a part from the open market. You have to do such high resolution. But at high magnification, you can see the detail of the part. You can also see the epoxy that they use to bond, to encapsulate the die, as well as the lead finish here. You examine the leads, you have some copper exposure here, but not all of them, right? So a lot of time you want to look for copper exposure at the leads because you want to make sure that's not a reclaimed part. But here's a golden sample, and even the golden sample does not have an exposed copper, but that's fine. This is a golden sample. And here's the marking. And let me go ahead and save this part here. And that's it. So that is the very first 3 images. And as you can see, it's very doable to capture a golden sample for future counterfeit mitigation. And at chipsID, we always stand behind quality for every of your products, regardless whether it's defense, aerospace, automotive, or medical. So be sure to check in with us again. We're going to continue to post video like this for you to see how we take care of our golden samples. And then after this, we'll upload them to the database. So it's a very streamlined process. Someone at the other end already start editing the videos to upload, I mean, sorry, not the video, the images to upload to our database. So if you want to see the full images with part number, date code, traceability, they are all in our database. So be sure to subscribe to our database and also subscribe to our LinkedIn channel. Thank you.